Hello, it's Charles Fockaert again on March the 8th, and as Daryl Bradford Smith used to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to get right to it. I wasn't going to do another video. Got other things I have to do today, but I ran across this. Seattle police begin gun confiscations. No laws broken, no warrant, and no charges. A man in Seattle has had his gun confiscated by police after breaking no laws. The police took his gun without a warrant and without pressing any charges. Tyranny has officially taken hold on American soil, folks, and I agree with that 100%, and hence this video. This sets a precedent that government can now forcefully take guns away from an individual without a crime being committed or an arrest being made and without a warrant. In the name of fear and political exploitation of anti-gun rhetoric, a citizen's Second Amendment rights have been ripped away from him by the government. The new red flag law, which has taken hold in other states already, allows the courts and law enforcement to take away guns from individuals they deem are dangerous, and they've just begun the confiscation. A man living in Belltown neighborhood of Seattle, Washington, became the first individual in the state to have his firearm confiscated without any formal arrest or charges. The man was not identified by authorities. Neighbors complained that the man had been, quote, staring at people through a storefront windows while wearing a holstered firearm. He was not brandishing his weapon by any account, and open carry is legal in the area. The residents in the area said they felt uncomfortable and unsafe. Well, here we go, folks. I've had my handgun, confiscated from me back during my divorce after I filed bankruptcy. I won't go into that right now, but they didn't have a warrant. They didn't have any cause. They just thought it might be, I might take the law into my own hands because they were going into my property and they were evicting me from my property. I won't go into that any further than that. I've already had this happen to me, folks. So let's just look at it. Let's say a judge somewhere, somehow, he does an action against you that you don't like, and you own a handgun or a firearm, and he decides that he doesn't feel safe because he did something wrong to you. He did you an injustice, and he feels uncomfortable and unsafe. So he calls up the local sheriff's office and he says, there's a man in your area there that has made me feel uncomfortable and unsafe, and I understand he's armed, and so why don't you go over there and confiscate his weapons? You don't think that might happen? I had a book on Amazon and Lulu.com, and somebody through a letter, I don't know, they were able to remove my gun. I'm sorry. They were able to remove my book from online without my being able to answer the accusations against me. So you don't think that might happen? A little leaven the whole lump. This is the beginning right here, folks. This is the first man. They don't have, I don't have his name, and it was on the left coast. Oh, and I want to show you what got me going here is I like to read the comments. In fact, sometimes the comments are more important than the article itself. I'm just gonna. Okay, here's what caught my eye. HRH of Aquitaine 2.0. I live on the left coast. I effing hate it. One more reason in the pile of reasons to rent out my house and go mobile. I'm already there, folks, and I've been suggesting it might be an option that you might want to look into. Being able to move around in this large geographical area and be able to go somewhere where it's a little more difficult to be found might not be a bad option to have, folks. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I thank you for supporting this channel. And may the grace of God, our Father Yahweh, the God of the Israelites, the Caucasian race, may His grace be upon us all. For as you can see, if you have eyes to hear, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, we most certainly need it. See you.
Overton NV.